everyone and welcome to my GH Soap Opera Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers. Marco's father issues a dire warning and Sonny and Sidwell square off the funeral. According to General Hospital teasers, Sonny Corinthus and Jane Sidwell are preparing for yet another intense altercation. The burial for Marco Rios will set the stage for tensions between these two bitter adversaries to boil. Fans of GH are aware that Sidwell and Laura Collins are blackmailing Sonny. Therefore, he now has the upper hand. But shortly, Sonny will provide Laura with a proposal that might include a means of escaping Sidwell's control. Sonny will soon be the center of attention since he is scheduled to attend Marco's funeral. Will Sonny choose to take a chance on Sidwell's fury by unexpectedly arriving and demanding some peace with Rick Lansing's assistance? Sonny attending the funeral and attempting to prove his innocence is a plausible scenario. Sonny might contend that he wouldn't have crossed that line with Marco and demonstrate Sidwell that he is making an effort to be considerate of his loss. Sonny will be driven to clear his own name because he will undoubtedly be concerned about his own children. Sonny should be worried about Sidwell using his children as a means of retaliation because he is a powerful and vindictive guy. It's possible, though, that this won't be a funeral crasher scenario. By telling Sonny to put on his best suit and come witness the damage he has caused, Sidwell may demonstrate that he is in charge. Maybe Sidwell will make further demands and demand that Sonny attend the burial in order to have a confrontation. Sonny might be forced to go and deal with whatever dire warning Sidwell will unavoidably grieve. Now that he is furious over Marco's horrific conclusion, Sidwell is more dangerous than ever. Sidwell won't stop until his killer pays for erasing Marco off the map because he died in a very horrific manner. Sidwell has the incorrect man, which is the issue. Sidwell has been blaming Sonny for everything, but the true culprit in this case is Ross Cullum. For a while, Cullum might be able to evade Sidwell's wrath, but once the truth is revealed, you can bet Sidwell will pursue him. Until then, Sidwell will keep going after Sonny and causing more strife, such as when he probably makes this funeral into a furious mess. How far will Sidwell go in order to exact revenge on Marco? Before it's too late, can Sonny persuade Sidwell that he is not at fault? According to General Hospital spoilers, Sonny's kids might be in serious danger depending on how things turn out, so keep an eye out for any alarming developments. Will GH's Chase resume his negative Willow behavior? Chase might rekindle his infatuation with Willow just when we thought it was safe. On General Hospital, just when we thought Chase was improving, although it appeared that he had overcome his Willow addiction for Brooklyn, it might resurface. Important lessons. Willow and clearing her name became Chase's obsession. When Brooklyn eventually lost patience, her husband distanced himself from his former partner. To assist with the fostering process, Michael advised the couple to give Willow a call. Chase might be being tested by Michael to discover if he is devoted to Brooklyn. Chase's fixation. When Michael brought up Willow's name, we could all see Chase's eyes brighten. We also noticed Brooklyn appeared concerned. BLQ has every right to be worried. Their marriage was suffering as a result of her husband's excessive fixation on his former partner. He was demoted as a result of his probe into Drew's shooting, and he and Michael got into a fight. His only concern was clearing Willow's name and attributing Drew's shooting to Michael. He has no idea that it was Willow all along. Brooklyn endured a lot before speaking up, at which point her husband distanced himself from the Willow predicament. The couple's situation was improving. and they were attempting to nurture Phoebe. Michael advised them to contact Congresswoman Willow Kane, since, regrettably, they might have encountered a problem. Is Michael planning something? Michael and Chase used to be the greatest of friends, but they are no longer in love. Michael is tolerating Chase because he adores his cousin Brooklyn. Although Michael's offer to give his ex a call seemed to have been well-meaning, it might not have been, because he doesn't trust Chase. He might want him to leave their home and BLQ's life. He might demonstrate his continued love for Willow if he brings her back into the officer's sphere of influence. Although Michael would never want to harm Brooklyn if he is in love with his ex, he might think she's better off without Chase. This might compel the revelation of the truth. Perhaps Willow and Chase are meant to be together. When Michael proposed Willow, do you think he was plotting? Tell us what you think. Lucas's heartbreak, Sidwell's new commands, and Brennan confronting Nina. In the GH, Sidwell tightens control with risky new instructions. Lucas sobs over devastating news, and Nina is given a startling ultimatum. Nina Reeves is confronted by Jack Brennan, and Lucas Jones experiences fresh heartbreak. Additionally, James Sidwell gives Nathan Baste, also known as Cassius Faison, new instructions at Windermere. 5 crucial points. Nina is forced by Brennan to make a decision that could alter everything. Lucas is devastated as he learns the truth about a terrible day. With fresh directives and a terrifying power move, Sidwell intensifies significant issues are raised by an unexpected identity twist. As several narratives clash, secrets come to light. Michael approaches Kai. Michael Corinthus believes he is not interfering as he walks in on Kai Taylor. Having just left Drew and Willow Kane's house, Kai seems to be searching for something, or perhaps someone. He made a comment regarding Willow's phone ringtone when he and Trina Robinson dropped by the house to deliver a modest gift for Drew. Perhaps Kai feels bad about Michael being charged, even if he and Trina's knowledge of Willow's phone ringtone being Twinkle Twinkle Little Star could not be presented in court. Even though Willow can't be tried for it right now, may he be telling Michael what he knows about her shooting Drew? Brennan approaches Nina. In another scene, Brennan confronts Nina about her assignment to extract Valentine Cassidy's location from Charlotte Cassidy. Even though Brennan had leverage in the form of the traffic cam footage that could have changed the verdict, Willow backed off from doing that after she was cleared. She is forced to make an impossible decision when Brennan confronts her about what she owes him. Which daughter, Willow or Charlotte, do you defend? Even if it just causes a huge scandal for the new congresswoman, he is willing to restore that proof since he's tired of Nina. Willow's epiphany. Back at the Kane residence, Willow is standing next to Drew, who is seated in his wheelchair as usual. Drew recalled hearing Wiley's ringtone immediately following his shooting, and Willow is now perplexed as to how Trina recognized Wiley's ringtone when he called while they were there. How did Trina knew? She asked Drew out loud, perhaps recalling Kai's mistake about the phone being heard in the bedroom. Could it be she realized Kai and Trina were hiding in the bedroom when she shot Drew? Should Trina and Kai keep an eye on each other? Lucas's heartache. Lucas is in tears at General Hospital as he copes with fresh grief after Marco Rio's passing. Britt Wisborn is crying too, saying Marco's death was all for nothing. She seems to explain to him what transpired before Jason Morgan arrived at Pier 55. When Ross Cullum shattered the 2 vials for Huntington's medication. After being threatened with death by Cullum, Reed is likely losing hope for a positive Conclusion that Marco is gone and Jason is nowhere to be found. Laura's doubt. Laura Collins and Ezra Boyle are catching up at Bobby's, and Laura is suspicious. He informs her that everything has changed since Sidwell's son was killed, and he will undoubtedly be on the warpath, given that he earlier told Laura and Sidwell is blackmailing them both. Ezra might be cautioning Laura that Marco's murder will only make matters worse. If Laura has been informed about Jason's imprisonment, Marco's simultaneous death, and Callum's shooting, her assumptions are not shocking. Sidwell's new directives. Sidwell gives Cassius Faison, also known as Nathan Waste, his PCPD plan. New instructions at Windermere. Nathan was unsure if he would fabricate proof to ensure that Sonny Corinthus was held accountable for Marco's death. Detective Nathan wouldn't. Sidwell assured him, but he was speaking with Cassius Faison. It seems that Cassius Faison, Nathan's identical twin, was raised by Caesar Faison, but didn't appear until recently. You've done it brilliantly, and you have everyone fooled. Sidwell tells him about his impersonation of his deceased twin. General Hospital spoilers. Sonny's next move is fire, according to Maurice Bernard. According to General Hospital teasers, Sonny Corinthus is up against Jane Sidwell, a fellow Darkside inhabitant who has gained his PC peers in the battle of his life. At the same time, Sonny is living with a cute rescue Pomeranian named Fizz and has made time to flirt with Justin Turner, the ADA. Although the mob boss's situation is still unclear, Bernard has hinted to Sonny's future. Sonny's prospects. Bernard likes to engage with his followers, and he recently shared some potential future developments for his character in an online conversation. A cute video of Sonny and Fizz on X was recently reshared by a GH fan. As Sonny holds a conversation with the fluffy beast, Fizz is the focal point of the action. Bernard corrected admirers who believed that it was a sign that Sonny was becoming less tough. Sonny's coming back with a vengeance, better watch out. He wrote, Sonny won't be leaving. Bernard's hit was adored by fans who wrote, oh, no doubt, the stakes are too high. The Corinthus clan as a whole needs to move and take no prisoners. The fan is alluding to Sonny's action against both James and Ross Cullum, his partner. Will Sonny reign, take out the evildoers? Cullum has caused Sonny to lose Jason Morgan, his number 2 man. Even though it was not humanly feasible, Jason acknowledged shooting the WSB director in the back on the docks. Jason is an undisclosed place, and Cullum is currently in the intensive care unit. Cullum is a nasty man. Jason was essentially apprehended and sent to a WSB facility, and there are rumors that he might never be seen again. In addition to making Sonny a target for the bad guys, this alone makes him susceptible. Rick Lansing, Sonny's brother, in his backup, but how lethal can a lawyer be? Week of April 6, General Hospital spoilers. Deepening romances, terrifying missions, and secrets that could blow up. There will be a lot of drama in Port Charles as General Hospital spoilers for the week of April 6 to 10 indicate that some major storylines will take unexpected turns. Let's discuss all of the upcoming excitement on the ABC soap opera. As Rick Lansing intensifies his own romance with Elizabeth Baldwin, it should strengthen the bond between Cody and Molly. After Molly's procedure, Rick can show Liz his vulnerability and express relief. Dante Falconeri will, however, continue to worry about Rick's past and the potential for him to use his worst tendencies to harm Elizabeth once more. Willow Kane might exploit Wiley Corinthus' hooker query as an opportunity to approach Michael Corinthus and voice her displeasure with Jacinda Braken's presence in his life. Given that Kai Taylor and Trina Robinson are aware that Willow is Drew Kane's shooter, Willow may eventually conclude that she has more pressing issues to deal with. Rocco Falconeri will be experiencing a range of emotions as a result of his own shooter cover-up. Will Rocco be pressured to come clean by Charlotte Cassadine, who believes he is concealing something? Will Charlotte tell Danny Morgan the truth or keep her brother's secret if she learns that Rocco shot Ross Cullum? Isaiah Gannon will be concerned about Portia Robinson's baby drawing her back toward Curtis, while Curtis Ashford worries that Jordan Ashford might be in over her head with Jenny Sidwell. Cassius Faison, also known as Fake Nathan West, will need to balance his Nathan act and placate Sidwell. The Rocco cover-up Cassius has placed on top of everything else could make that work more difficult. Sidwell will continue to be adamant about holding Sonny Granthus accountable for Marco Rubio's terrible conclusion. If Sidwell says anything about it, Sonny and his kids might be in risk in the future. Stay tuned for some disturbing news and bizarre plans for the week of April 6 to 10. According to General Hospital spoilers, Willow from GH is going insane, but she still thinks she is the hero. Willow starts to keep one step ahead of everyone else as she silently considers what she has learned. Willow's situation on General Hospital is becoming more tense, the kind of pressure that you are unaware of until it is already present. While Drew recalled something quite different, she stood over him, kept him sedated and paralyzed, and talked about finally releasing him as if it were still happening. She then turned to face Chase and informed him that she didn't deserve his allegiance, but she remained there and let him soothe her. Willow wasn't startled when Trina and Kai said a bit too much in front of her. She had already figured it out. Important lessons. Willow promises Drew a future she knows is unreal while keeping him sedated. Despite being the one who shot Drew, she maintains that he didn't deserve to be shot. Willow is beginning to accept her own account of what happened. Her actions towards Chase support the persona she wishes to uphold. Willow unwittingly receives important information from Trina and Kai. Willow stays one step ahead and discreetly starts making the connections. Two differences in the same individual. Willow is not having trouble with what she is doing, and there he is, recalling something different from what she is saying. She went on, sounding kind and almost believing it, but it doesn't match what she's really doing. She also maintained that Drew didn't deserve to be shot. For a little while, it seems to work, but then you realize that she was the one who did it. She doesn't appear to be bothered by that aspect at all. She states it bluntly as if it were the fact, and there was nothing to doubt. The split resides there. There is a Willow who believes what she says and says it correctly. The other takes action, decides what to do, and does it. Furthermore, the two versions aren't simply out of alignment right now. They're beginning to take quite distinct paths. When reasoning begins to fail, Willow is telling the truth. She's beginning to believe things on her own. Every decision is filtered by intention, where protecting and assisting take precedence over and what she is truly doing or the people it harms. The acts harden, but the logic remains soft. There was an insane sparkle in her eyes as she gave Chase a hug before he departed. It seemed to confirm that there is a problem upstairs. She leans into Chase's perception of her as a decent person, lingers for a moment, then allows it to pass over her. For example, it might still be true if he believes it. The conversation between Trina and Kai causes a slight change in the situation. She doesn't push or panic when they unintentionally gave her enough. Not everything, but enough to begin making connections. She listens, gives it some time, and modifies her perspective. Even though she hasn't realized it yet, the narrative surrounding her has begun to shift by the time they depart, and she has already made progress. Maxie found Nathan in the cemetery, where he appeared to be visiting his own grave. When she finally regained consciousness, he assured her that although he would not force her to abandon the life she had created with Finley, he still loved her. Nathan didn't appear upset with her quick decision to stay with Finley. He and Lulu actually made the decision to keep dating. Fans also noticed that despite his son, James, praising him to coach Kai as a power hitter, Nathan was utterly awful at hitting a baseball on the March 11 episode. Then, in the March 19 episode, Bit remarked to Jocelyn that all that was left of her father, Faison, was his brain in a jar, 4 kids, and my Huntingtons. Since it had previously been established that Faison had only 3 children, Brit, Nathan, and Henrik, better known as Peter August, viewers questioned whether this was a slip of the tongue or whether the man going by Nathan was actually Faison's 4th child. At last, Nathan informed James in the March 31 episode that he needed to go handle a work-related matter. "Do you have to go battle the villains?" James questioned him. "Yes," Nathan answered. "One specifically." "Well, that's not something that Detective Nathan West would do," Sidwell said as he walked past his guest to close the study door and give them some privacy. Nathan objected to the villain's order to make sure Sonny pays for the death of his son, Marco, saying, "I'm not so sure that's something that I would do. But I'm not talking to Nathan West right now," he said, turning back to the policeman. "I'm speaking to Casey Faison." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel without missing any update.